Hey, what's up, YouTube followers? Hotbait 601 coming at you with a video. My favorite word. I guess it's my favorite word, coming at you with a video. But anyway, today is Saturday, a week after Scraping the Coast. TBIRD 5.0 ran into some issues leaving the show. Well, it ran into an issue that Saturday for like an hour. My carburetor flooded out, and while I was demoing, it just died down, just shut off completely, and it wouldn't start back up. So I let the car set for probably an hour, and it started right back up, and it demoed the rest of the day Saturday, all day Sunday, with a vengeance, with strong, with authority. It handled that shit. I pat her on the back. You know what I'm saying? So when I got ready to load the car up on the trailer, I drove it around, got the trailer hooked up, and I had it running as I'm finna get, roll up on the trailer, excuse me, and it shut off. So I got back in the car, I held it to the floor, and I got it to start, and I zoomed on the trailer quick, fast, in a hurry. So by the time I got home, 4-hour drive, she wouldn't even start to come off the trailer. So me and my brother had to kind of pull it off with a strap. So come to find out, the carburetor is ruined. I mean, it's been on this car probably about 20 years. So it's time to put a new carburetor on it. So here's what I decided to do. Since TBIRD 5.0 did such a great job at performing, playing all day, I decided, since I was at the show, I was playing her with the hood up. And I mean, I had so many people coming around looking at old school, you know what I'm saying, looking at old school TBIRD 5.0. She getting all this attention, you know, looking old. I mean, like, looking the way she is, she was getting a lot of attention, and people was like loving her. So I decided to put a little bit more money into her. So what I decided to do, I got a brand new carburetor, which it haven't made it here yet, and I got some brand new valve covers, Edelbrock valve covers, which they are here. I'm going to unbox them here in a minute, let y'all see what they look like, and I'm going to paint that Edelbrock high-rise intake. It is an Edelbrock. See, Edelbrock Performance RPM. I done already scuffed it down with engine cleaner, oven cleaner, to get all the oils out the intake, and I'm going to paint her. I want to paint it. I don't know what I did with my paint, but here it is right here. Hang on. This is the color I'm gonna put on it. It's like a silver. I'm just kind of trying to put it back close to the original color that it was, and then I'm going to clear it with this clear right here. And this paint right here is 500 Fahrenheit, withstand heat up to 500 Fahrenheit, and it's for engine gloss clear. And this one right here, same thing. It's for engine also. So this is what I'll be using on the intake. And I already have a brand new Edelbrock honeycomb mesh breather. So that's basically all I'm gonna do. So the top part will be a pretty gray, new valve covers, new carburetor. Top, you know what I'm saying, it'll be looking good. And if I get enough time, I'm gonna remove the batteries and all those fuse holders over there. And I am going to paint that firewall all the way around. Backside, over here, there's a brain box right there. I think I'm just gonna move that brain box and just make those wires a little bit neater. Move this, and I'm just gonna try to get the whole engine bay looking a little better. And I'm gonna call Summit and see, can I upgrade this piece right here too to like a maybe a stainless covered, you know what I'm saying, for the fan. But just to kind of freshen her up a little bit, you know, since she's done such a perfect job. So the next video, when I get this all done, I'm not gonna record as I'm doing. I'm just gonna record like what it looks like now, and I'm gonna show y'all what the valve covers look like. Then probably when I paint the intake, I'll show what that look like. You know, just little pieces and bits and pieces after I'm, you know, as I'm doing it, as I'm finishing it. All right, I just set this camera up the best I could, man. I ain't did an unboxing video so doggone long, but here's the box. It says Summit. We're gonna open her up. These are my valve covers that gonna be going on the TBIRD 5.0. Like I said, I'm waiting on my new Edelbrock carburetor. Package good, bubbles. Look at all these. Got valve cover gaskets right here. Summit valve cover gaskets. Edelbrock oil cap. You can see that. Edelbrock oil cap. Oh yeah. Edelbrock valve covers. I think y'all can see it. Rubber garments. We go for the PVC valve and the oil cap. These came quick, man. I swear. I just ordered these yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, I got them already. But this is what TBIRD 5.0 get right here. New chrome valve covers. And we're going to go get started on it. I'm gonna paint the intake. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I just showed you. I'm finna get started on this today. But I'm gonna remove the old valve covers and then paint. That way, if I paint first, then try to remove the valve covers, who knows, I might scratch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the old valve covers off and go ahead and get started doing this work. But let me say this. The next show the TBIRD 5.0 will be Slamming the Gump in Montgomery, Alabama on July the 28th. That's on a Saturday. Jody with Hard Knocks, I think he's putting on the show. So the TBIRD 5.0 will be at Slamming the Gump. And after that, I'm not really sure. It's a show in Newman, Georgia on August the 4th. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take TBIRD 5.0 or just drive the truck, but we'll just have to see how things go. I think it's like 4.5 hours from here to Newman, Georgia. So, but like I said, just keep following me. If you watch my video, like I always say, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know, never know what I may come up with to actually show y'all. So until the next part of this video, to be continued. All right, here's what we look like thus far. I removed the carburetor. I removed the old valve covers. I have like 2 engine grounds I'm gonna remove. It's gonna be that one right there and that one. And I have some glue along the side of that intake that I'm going to have to clean with just a rag. And around that carpet, just have to clean with a rag, with a wet soapy rag. I'm just gonna, you know, wipe real good. Like back here, I couldn't see all that when the carburetor was on. So the next video will be the intake will be painted. And after that, I will put the valve covers on, get those screwed down, and the only thing be left is to put the carburetor on and hook everything up. So that's what it looks like. I hope it turned out pretty good. I mean, just the top engine, the top part, you know, just the visible part of it. Back at it, Highway 601. Conclusion of the last left off on the film. Little update. I got my Edelbrock valve covers installed on TBIRD 5.0. That chrome blinding. I hope y'all can see it real good. But y'all see how my intake turned out. And I painted like the top housing of the transmission that goes back. And Got the alternators taped up. And the distributor taped up. So what my plan is now is to cover the engine the best I can, like all the way in the back. And I have sprayed the walls down with some oven cleaner and engine cleaner to soak all that oil up, you know, the oil up off of it real good. And I got my pressure washer right here. I'm gonna crank this thing up, but I'm gonna take my time and make sure this engine or my, my chrome and all the work that I've done don't get wet. I'm gonna cover it up real good the best I can. First, I'm gonna put a garbage bag. I'm gonna put a garbage bag, 2 garbage bags over it, and try to tape it the best I can. And then I'm gonna come back with a blanket over that, and then a tarp over that, because I don't want to get, you know, any of my beautiful work I done wet. But I'm gonna pressurize all this right here, the front, both sides, back side. I'm gonna pressure wash all that. Then I'm gonna come back with some flat black paint and paint everything. Of course, this is gonna be removed too. I don't know if I mentioned it in the first film, but I'm gonna put a chrome fan cover right here. So it's gonna be chrome fan cover, and then a lot of the other little chrome accessories on the engine. So that's, you know, you ought to see once I get all the way to that point. So as of now, like I said, I'm just gonna start covering this engine. That's gonna be it. Just showing what I've done so far. I covered the top of the engine with a garbage bag. Took me 2 clothes hangers and went on and painted these the shift lever and the acceleration cable lever. I painted those silver. If y'all can see them, it's kind of hard to see that silver on this camera in the daylight. So I'm gonna allow that to dry, maybe an hour or so. Then I'm gonna let it rest on the plastic, and I'm gonna come back with another piece of plastic on top of those, and then I'm gonna come back with a blanket, tuck it alongside the engine. Then I'm gonna come back with a tarp and tuck the tarp around the engine, and then we'll be ready to wash it down. It's all dry from the high pressure steam clean I just did. It's all dry. Got much as the paint off as I could. So I'm just gonna leave the engine covered up as I do all of my painting that I'm planning to do. I'm just gonna leave the engine covered up just like that. Get some stuff done. I think I'm gonna go back over and hit it, pressure it again, hit it one more time though. I see a little spot I missed right there, the brown spot. I missed that. I didn't get it at a different angle over here. I missed a little bit over here too. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it one more time. Then let it sit for the rest of the 2 days and come back and paint. That's what it looks like. Alright, finishing results. I'm done with like the first coat over everything, so I'm gonna let this simmer, set, for at least 2 days. Come back Saturday. It's like Wednesday today, 4th of July. I get time Saturday. I come back and spray it again. Then I start back installing my batteries, all my wires, all my fuse holders and everything. And the only thing will be left to do then is start hooking the carb up and running getting all new rubber lines and stuff. Got to get those too. They're coming together though. Pretty good for in the backyard, right? I've done a lot of things in the backyard over the years. Kind of like my me time. Ran dual aux in the backyard. Fixed the floor in this TBIRD 5.0 before I put the 418s in the backyard. Did the sheet metal work by myself. Man, I done did so much to this fucking car. But I have plans for it. So just keep watching. After all this done up under the hood, we're gonna change the wheels on it. We're gonna do some staggered 18, either 18 by 10.5 on the rear, or either 17 by 10.5 on the rear, with a 9 in the front. That's the plans. I'm gonna do the wheels, and the paint job gonna be last. So I want to get everything up on the hood situated first, you know, looking decent. Then I'm gonna throw some wheels on her. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna put some paint on her. I decided to go ahead and paint the car. In all rewards to how good she did at scraping the coast. In all rewards. So things looking up, things gonna be better. So continue to watch. Hey, we're back. Progress. We just slow rolling this thing out, baby. I worked all day on this car, man, yesterday. And this is like the last day. I just got to go out and pick up a carburetor gasket and come back and hook the carburetor up. Believe it or not, I got it from Summit. It didn't have my kit, the accessories to go with the carburetor. I did call and cut up. So what I did, I just took some old parts off my old 4-barrel Edelbrock and just, you know, just kind of did it that way. But for the most part, that's what it all looks like. All of the speaker wires, the 4 runs to the back for the system, I did in black wire loom, black 1-inch wire loom. And I left these right here exposed blue to kind of make the whole setup look kind of sweet. This piece right here, I actually made this fit. It was used for something else and I found it. It was black. I sanded it down and I just put all my inputs on there. So I got another spot there if I want to use it or something else, but looks like I'm good. My chrome fan strizer came out perfect. Absolutely wonderful. I am very, very happy and satisfied with that. Satisfied with the whole thing, really, the whole job. So the only thing is, once I finish everything, being that everything is black around the edge, it's probably gonna require some time to keep it clean. So I haven't figured out yet what I'm gonna do to keep it clean. But what I started on is taking my vacuum cleaner, like little particles that I see that done drop, like from whatever probably was left in the hood. You know, it kind of want to sprinkle a little bit. So I just go back to my vacuum cleaner and suck all the little residue and stuff out of the way. But for the most part, I'm happy with it, man. I'm happy with it. I painted these red at the hold of silver right here to kind of set it apart. Probably could have did a little bit more things silver on the engine, but for the most part, I'm in love. I'm in love. Look at that eye candy right there. I'm just gonna go around a little bit. And over here, let me show y'all this. My brain box right there, I painted that. I sandblasted it down and repainted it silver, cleared it. Then all of my wires over here, I did those in wire loom also to try to tone down the fact of that you see wires. So there'll probably be one more video after this. I had a carburetor on and installed, And the only thing we left to do after that is basically just tuning the carburetor out. But we will be back. Stay tuned. Hey, all done already. Look, I done finished, moved the car, drove the car, and forgot to come back and show the ending results. Edelbrock has outdone themselves since that motherfucker right there. Let me tell y'all something. When you buy an Edelbrock carburetor, it comes out the box already tuned. Back then, when I bought that one right there, back in 2000 or so, I had to fine tune it. Only thing I did to this bad boy, plug and play. Only thing I did was adjust the outer screw. And I'm gonna have to go back and adjust the choke screw. Man, it works like a charm. Let me see, can I start her up with y'all being on camera? Let's see here. There she go. I'll bird like a kid. Like I said, I didn't adjust anything, just the outer screw. I just kind of adjusted it. It's in that island, no engine shake, no nothing. I added that. Added this. Chrome filter. Chrome car pack cover. Painted my intake. New carburetor, new breather, new valve covers. Neaten the wires up, paint the sidewalls flat black, painted these silver, flat black, painted up in the hood flat black. Hey, you know, I wire loom everything. All the wire loom right here, I left all these showing just to show the blue. But there's the outcome. I ain't gonna lie, it was a bitch, but I got her done. Also, let me show you this. This rain box right here, it was dirty as fuck. I sandblasted it, painted silver, and re-cleared it. I even put wire loom on all these hoses over here, all those wires, all back there. I think she's ready to show a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I get the car shows, or sound shows. I mean, I do have something to show up on the hood. Even though my old baby ain't got no paint on her, but we're gonna take care of that pretty soon too. But there's the engine, there's the heart. So whoever's watching, thank y'all for watching. Continue to subscribe to my channel. Continue to like my videos. Continue to comment. So this is my 82 Ford Thunderbird engine bay upgrade. It's pretty much complete unless if I see something in the parts store online that I want to throw in to you know, add chrome. I mean, I will, but for the most part, I'm satisfied with this right here. Satisfied with it. May do a walk around of this car one day. Once the sun is out, kind of go through the whole vehicle and show what subs I got, you know, just to walk through the wall. Like I think the wall been in here this past June made a year. But hey, thanks for watching. Like I always say, peace.